So we just left the bank. You know what's funny? This is actually the same Bank of America that the North Hollywood robbery happened in, where they popped off with the cops. So that's pretty interesting. I don't know how I ended up at this branch, but here we are. With that being said, let's go to TJ. Alright, y'all, welcome back to the Zona. I just walked out of Hong Kong, right behind me. They still have the best talent. They still have the best of the best, right? But they're overcharging for everything. One of the girls I was hanging out with, she asked me if I could get her a drink. I said yeah, and she ordered a bottle of champagne, and when it came, the guy said $200. $200. So I said no. I told the guy, no, I'm not paying $200 for no bottle. And this is after a night of me and my friend getting bottle service. So we've already spent hundreds of dollars, not counting the room we rented with the jacuzzi and all that. That's another 200. So we've already spent $500. Just know it's more expensive this year than it's ever been, because it's the best place in town. It's gonna be the most expensive. So $300 isn't gonna be enough for Hong Kong anymore. If you're planning on going to HK, you need at least 400 or 500. If you do come to Hong Kong with like $300, you might have to hit the ATM, which is gonna suck. So unless you're gonna go to Chicago or something, bring more than 300. So even though it's the most expensive, it's still the best place in town. No, gracias, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Pay everything with the card. Nah. Gracias. Gracias. Everyone's just trying to make money out here, man. You gotta respect it, you know. Adelitas is still closed, which sucks. If you're planning on coming to Hong Kong, just know that they're gonna try to take everything you got. So plan accordingly, you know, the way you're gonna spend money. Go in there, find someone you like. That's it, you know. Other than that, come to the Chicago Club. That's where it's at. And we're back in California, y'all. Now, the takeaways from this trip. If you're coming to TJ with the mindset of only going to Hong Kong, just know that you need between 4 and 5 bills right now. With that being said, plan accordingly. Shit's gotten really expensive. They still have the best talent. The best bang for your buck is still at Chicago Club. Alright, I finally made it back home. There's a couple of things I want to add to this video before I wrap it up. Some of the expenses that you might not even think about, like gas in your car if you're driving down the border. My car takes about $45 or $50 for a full tank. So I add that. If I get food on the way, coffee on the way, add another $10 or $15. Parking is going to be around $20 at the border. The taxi ride from the border to the clubs is going to be between 10 and 15. So you're already at about $100 before even getting to the club. So just keep that in mind. If you're planning on getting any kind of bottle service, just keep an eye on, you know, the waiter, how much he charges you. You could ask to see a menu. Now, it used to be that if you're with someone and they order, you buy them a drink, It used to be like $9 or $10, but at HK they have different levels of drinks. So the regular drink is still $11, but be careful because they will try to order stuff without you knowing, without your knowledge. So they might try to order the mini champagne, the small champagne bottles, which are I believe $44 or $45. Now I guess there's a $200 bottle of a bigger champagne which they're allowed to order, which I didn't even know about until this trip. So be careful of that. But yeah, if you add everything up, 100 before you even get there, between taxi, gas, and parking. If you buy a few drinks, easily at 300. And if you go upstairs, that's going rate now is between 100 and like 140, depends on who you're talking to. And the hotel at HK is 40. So you might be even you might be past 500 at this point. So unless you go to one of the smaller spots, if you go to Chicago, the going rate there is about 100. The room is still $19. So 120. If you don't get any kind of bottle service at any one of the places, you might be able to pull that off, like a more chill night for like 300. If you're gonna get a room and stay the night, that's another thing. I'll put the price options, the price list. It depends on the kind of room you get. Again, you'll see the prices, but their rooms go up to like $1,000 a night. Don't take anything with you, like illegal stuff, drugs, weapons, because if you do get pulled over and searched by the cops and they find anything on you, you will also have to give them money. And I mean, either way, even if you refuse to give them money, they'll just take you in and you'll have to eventually pay a fine of some kind. So sometimes it's just easier to deal with that kind of problem right there on the spot, but it's even better not to have that kind of problem. So don't take anything so you don't have an extra expense like that, and you just won't have any problems. Don't trust everybody when you're out in TJ. Just be smart. You might think the waiter is your friend, but be careful. You might think the chick you're with is your friend, but she's these people are all working. So just be careful. Just be careful. Be smart, and you should be fine. Take at least 300 with you. If you could take more, so you don't have to hit the ATM, because the ATM charges like $7 or $8. So just avoid that. And I mean, you'll still have a good time either way. TJ's still the best city in the world. Also, real quick, I want to say what's up to my boy Tony from Vegas. Thank you for the beer you got me. Thank you for being a subscriber. I appreciate you. I enjoy seeing subscribers out, in the real world. It's cool for me. So if you ever see me in TJ, make sure you say hi. I love all of you. With that being said, if this video helped you, make sure you subscribe, click the like button, and I'll see you on the next one.